Uh, Good morning. Uh, Today we discuss the Block 1 of Managerial Economics for MBA students of first year. And the course title of this course is MGO 6102. This is the syllabus of Block 1. So the name of Block 1 is Introduction to Managerial Economics, and in this block there are three units. Unit 1 is Basic Concepts and Principles of Economics. Unit 2 is Introduction to Managerial Economics, especially Nature and Scope. And Unit 3 is Importance and Significance in Decision Making, Managerial Economist, Role, Responsibility and Functions. So basically in today's lecture, I will cover all the three units. Unit 1. Unit 1 name is, title is Basic Concepts of Economics. Under Unit 1, I will discuss the definition of economics, scope of economics, nature of economics, fundamental concepts of economics, and the basic principles of economics. So, definition of economics. Economics is an important subject under social science, and it is considered as very vital course in social science. And the main concept of economics regarding how human needs and human demands can be fulfilled. So this subject discuss about the social problem, about the human beings, about business, about activities of government and activities of society. In our society, the main problem is resource is limited. And in society, the demand of human beings is unlimited. Now there is a big challenge to match these two concepts. So in one side, demand of human beings is unlimited and it is also increasing. And whatever resource available in the society, it is limited. Now question comes, how maximum demand of human beings can be fulfilled by limited amount of resources. So economics is a subject which discuss about this concept. So it is a subject which discuss or which analyze how human demand can be fulfilled by efficient utilization of resources. And in this regard, government also play a vital role because government have a controlling power on various resources available in the society, in the country, and government can implement various policies for efficient utilization or uses of various resources. So, in economic subject, government also play a vital role for fulfilling maximum demand of human beings. And government also supply various products or goods or services to common people for fulfilling their basic demand or needs. And this subject also discuss how goods and services are produced. It means production side, and it also discuss about how whatever good produced in the society can be distributed among the people, and how human being can consume products so that they also get maximum benefit from consumption of goods and services. And in economics, especially, there are two important branches are there. One is known as a microeconomics, and second one is known as a macroeconomics. So, microeconomics is a subject which discuss about consumer behavior and also discuss about small amount of changes which happen in the society, or you can say the micro is small. And here in microeconomics, basically discuss about individual concepts or problem of human beings, like individual savings, individual production, decision making of the human beings, supply of goods, or solving any problem in any particular area. All falls under the microeconomics concept. And macroeconomics is just opposite here in case of macroeconomics. So macroeconomics basically discuss about aggregate concept, whole. Suppose, for example, we can choose when you study income level or per capita income of people in any country or in any state. So it falls under macroeconomics concept because in this case we consider per capita income of all people in a nation. But if we consider or study per capita income of people in any village, it is an example of macroeconomics. So in this case, what you understand? We understand that macroeconomics is combination of microeconomics concept. So, example in macroeconomics, we can say national income, income of any country, money supply in any country, financial market in any country, or economic condition or economic growth or development of any country or state. So basically it considered as a whole of any problem or challenges in any country. But macroeconomics basically discuss any particular concept in any particular place. So in this way, we identify that economics is an important subject in social science, and it basically discusses about how demand of maximum people can be fulfilled by using limited supply of resources. It also discusses about production of goods, how goods can be distributed among people, and how consumer can maximize their satisfaction from consumption of goods which produce in any country. Key concepts. So basically economists discuss about certain social problem in any society, and it also discusses how those constraints or those problems can be solved in any society or country. So like you can say, first point here I discuss about the scarcity. So in any country or society, scarcity is also a fundamental economic problem. So scarcity here basically means limited supply of resources. So resources amount is not unlimited in our society, especially when we focus on developing countries or poor countries. Whatever resources supply in the society, it is limited. So this subject discusses how this problem can be solved, how resources can be efficiently utilized so that maximum people will be happy from using such limited quantity of resources. Second point here discussed is the choice. So economists also discuss how consumer or producer can make the decision regarding purchasing of any product or selling of any product. So in society, we can classify people in two parts. Some people are consumer, basically they want to purchase product from market, and some group of people, they are the producer, they produce the product. Like you can say that the farmer, basically farmer are the producer, they produce product, and other people, common people who do not produce any product, they falls under consumer side. So in this case, what happened to consumer? Consumer have limited amount of budget. So consumer do not have unlimited amount of budget, they have limited amount of budget. So by using those budget, consumer think or choice which quantity or which type of product or services they will purchase, and also how much quantity they will purchase. So they always make choice because they have limited quantity of money in their pocket or their budget is limited. So they always make choice which type of product they will produce and also how much quantity of goods they will produce. In case of producer also do not have in case of producer also, they do not have unlimited quantity of money. And when producer means, suppose example, you can choose as farmer also. So when farmer produce suppose vegetable in the same land, they cannot produce. In same time, they cannot produce other types of cultivation. They cannot involve in other types of cultivation. It means when farmer in same time in same land they produce one type of crops, they sacrifice other types of crops. So they always choose. So which type of crops they will produce so that their income will be maximum. Third point I discussed here, opportunity cost. So opportunity cost is one type of hidden cost. So it means if any person produce any product, it means that person sacrifice production of other types of goods. It is one type of cost for producer. Suppose for example, we can choose a farmer also. So if in any land in one time farmer produce or cultivate vegetable, in same land, same time, farmer cannot cultivate other crops. It means if farmer cultivate vegetable, they sacrifice crops. So it is known as a opportunity cost. In language, opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative given when making a decision. So these are the basic concepts in economics. Scarcity, economic this subject always deals with scarcity, and scarcity is a basic challenge for common people because they have limited amount of budget, they have limited amount of resources. So how those limited amount of budget or limited amount of resources they will efficiently utilize so that they will get the maximum benefit from that. In case of choice, I said previously, so as a producer or consumer, they have limited amount of budget. They always make choice which type of goods they will purchase or producer which type of goods or crops they will produce. And opportunity cost always exists because when any person purchase any product, they cannot purchase another product at the same time by using same amount of money. Evaluation of definition in economics. So I written here in sequence, and the first definition I written here, wealth centered definition, and this definition was given by Adam Smith. And Adam Smith is a renowned philosopher or philosophical economist, and he is also known as father of economics. And he is the first person who organized this economic subject in a proper way. And Adam Smith discussed economics concept in his renowned book, An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nation. And in short, this book name is Wealth of Nation. So in this book, he defined what meant by economics, and he said that economics is a subject which study of the wealth of nations and how it is produced and consumed. So, as concept of Adam Smith, economics discuss about wealth of any nation and how wealth can be produced or how wealth can be increased or how wealth can be generated in any country. Basically, economics means wealth as per concept of Adam Smith. Alfred Marshall, he is a classical economist, and as per his concept, he said that economics is a subject which link with the human behavior. It link with the human welfare, and it is a subject which deal with daily problem of human beings and also problem of consumer and producer. So, Alfred Marshall definition of economics is more central to human welfare, but the concept of economics of Adam Smith is more on national income, wealth. But Alfred Marshall concept is more towards human welfare. And Leon Les Robbins, basically he discussed economics as a subject which deals with scarcity of resources. I said previously, so this is the basic problem in any country, scarcity of resources and how resources can be efficiently utilized, how resources can be utilized in such a way that it will fulfill maximum demand of the human beings, or how resources can be utilized in such a way it will maximize economic growth and development of any country. So in this way, if we sum up, we can say that economics is a subject which discuss about wealth of any country, how wealth can be generated, and also economics is a subject which discuss about the human welfare, human problem, and also this subject deals with how scarcity of resources problem can be solved and how maximum people will get benefit from efficient utilization of resources. Scope of economics. Scope here basically means how this subject can be used. So economics is a subject which discuss about multiple concepts. It discuss about human welfare. It discuss about international trade. It discuss about the development of any country. It discuss about welfare of labor, growth of industries. It discuss about welfare of the human beings. So it is a subject which discuss or address about many things. But the main concept of economics is how resources can be utilized properly so that we can fulfill maximum demand of human beings, and at the same time it also discuss about the consumer behavior and also various global economic policy for increasing economic growth and development of nations. Now I said previously that when I study economics, so there are many subjects or many courses under economics, but the there are some important concepts present in economics, like as microeconomics, I said previously, and also macroeconomics. So in microeconomics, I said previously that macroeconomics basically discuss about the behavior of human beings, or you can say individual economic unit, like is behavior of people, consumer in particular place, or you can say behavior of people of any society in terms of savings, consumption, investment, and it also discuss about how production can be happen in any particular place. So the specialty of macroeconomics is study of economic progress or behavior of human beings in any particular place. So basically it is small place, you can say any valleys or you can say in particular area. So in which way economic activity is going on. So it falls under the macroeconomics. So macro is small. So it is a subject which discuss about economic activity in a small area. And microeconomics also discuss about the consumer behavior. It discuss about the producer behavior. It discuss about the market structure. It discuss about the welfare of the human beings. And when we study consumer behavior basically is a important part in macroeconomics, which discuss about how consumer behave when they go in the market. Because consumer also face one most important challenge. It is the limited amount of money with them. It is known as a limited budget. So by using limited budget, consumers should make choice which type of goods they will produce or which type of combination of goods they will produce or they will consume, and at the same time, and how they can maximize their satisfaction. So consumer basically discuss about how budget can be utilized properly and what type of goods they will purchase, and how they can maximize their satisfaction. In economics, the satisfaction is measured by one concept. It is known as a utility. So utility basically means satisfaction or welfare when consumer purchase any product and consume. Producer theory also important part in macroeconomics. Producer theory basically discuss for producer what type of goods they will produce, how producer can maximize their profit, how producer can efficiently utilize various resources so that they can achieve their goal and objective. And the main goal of producer is to maximize profit, and the main goal of consumer is to maximize satisfaction of utility. Macroeconomics also discuss about the market structure in any country or in any society. Actually, we can classify market on the basis of various parameters, like on the basis of government control. We can say open market, there is no control of government; restricted market, which is controlled by government. On the basis of supply of seller, we can classify market in various ways. Like if there is one seller in the market, we can say this market as monopoly market. And if there is a few number of seller in a market, we can say it is a oligopoly market. If there is two seller in a market, we can say this is a duopoly market. If we say that there is many number of sellers, we can say monopolistic market. If there is large number of seller, we can say this market is a perfect competition. So in this way, we can classify market on various parameters, and macroeconomics also discuss about the market structure and how market is operating. Welfare economics. So welfare economics basically discuss about resource allocation, resource distribution, and welfare of the people. So whether people are getting benefit from distribution of resources or not, or whether through various government policies, common people are getting benefit or not. So welfare economics basically discuss about the well-being of the people in terms of their economic development, in terms of their social development, in terms of their economic position in any society. So, macroeconomics is a basic course under economics, and it discusses about economic activity in any particular place. Macroeconomics. I said previously that macroeconomics is a broader concept than the microeconomics. So, macro basically indicate aggregate. So, if we sum up microeconomics, ultimately it goes towards the macroeconomics. I give one simple example like here. We can say about the market also. So, suppose in any country or in any state, there are 100 market present. So, market number is 100. So, when we study consumer behavior in one market, it falls under macroeconomics. But when you study consumer behavior in all markets, in all 100 market, so it falls under the macroeconomics. So macroeconomics looks at the economy as a whole, and it discusses about the aggregate or total concepts in any country. And in example, we can take like national income. So national income means income of any country, whole country, whatever people exist or present in that country, whatever income of those people. So in this way, we can measure the national income. So when you calculate income of each person and when you sum up the income of each person, sum up means say add the income of each person, then it is known as the national income. Like in India, we can say in India, population is like nearly 140 crore. So in this case, if we calculate income of each person and sum up, then ultimately we can get income of 140 crore people. So it is known as a national income. Like currently, the national income of India is nearly 4.5 to 5 trillion USD. So you can say this is the national income. So national income always falls under the macroeconomics. Employment and inflation basically discuss about the status of employment of people or yet in any country. And inflation basically means increasing of price level of basic commodities in society. So when you study employment status of any country or inflation status of any country, then it falls under the macroeconomics. Macroeconomics also discuss about the monetary and fiscal policy. It means how governments and central bank manage interest rate, taxation, and public spending. So here you see that the government policy you can classify as a two-way: monetary policy and fiscal policy. So monetary policy basically discuss about money supply and rate of interest, and fiscal policy basically discuss about government expenditure, budget and taxation. So it means all of the policy of the government. So it falls under the macroeconomic. Basically, monetary and fiscal policy look after by the central government and also federal bank. In India, it is known as a Reserve Bank of India. And when you study economic growth and development of whole country, it falls under the macroeconomics. So economic growth basically discuss about increasing per capita income, national income in any country, especially it focus on long run. So all falls under the macroeconomics. So whatever points I written here, 4 points, all are the examples of macroeconomics. We can say about the money supply in any country also, it falls under the macroeconomics. Or you can say about the business circle or business condition of a producer in any particular country, it also falls under the macroeconomics. Core economic activity. So in economic subject, we discuss many things. So here I given some points as example. These are the core economic activity in economics. Like as economics discuss about consumption. So it means the use of goods and services to satisfy human wants. So economics is a subject which discuss about how satisfaction level or consumption level of people can be increased. And consumption level basically of people will be increased while income level of people will rise. So income level will increase, then consumption level also will be increased. And in this way, people can able to fulfill their wants. Economics also discuss about the production side. It discusses about how raw material can be utilized for production of goods and services. And then those goods and services will be available in market and consumer will purchase those goods and services and they can maximize their satisfaction. Economics also discuss about exchange. So exchange here means that interchange of goods and services among people. So when you go in market, we can easily observe such type of exchange. So in market, basically there are two types of people exist. You can say about the buyer and seller. So buyer are those people who have money with them and they want to purchase product from market, and seller are those people who want to sell their product and they want to earn profit from selling their product. So it is known as exchange of goods between buyer and seller. So this thing basically we can found when you go in the market. Distribution. So distribution basically here means distribution of money among people. So here we can identify factor of production. So there are many factors basically needs when producer want to produce any product. Like you can say worker, we need capital, we need land, we need entrepreneur. So those are the basic factors for productions. So worker are those people who provide their labor for production of goods and services. So in exchange, the worker will earn wage in terms of monetary reward. Those people who supply land for production purpose, so they also get monetary reward in terms of rent. And those people who provide capital for production purpose, they also get monetary reward. It is known as a interest. And entrepreneurs are those people who manage, you can say, that labor, capital, land, and they produce product and they earn the profit. So in this way, money will distribute among workers, land suppliers, organizations who supply capital, and entrepreneurs in terms of rent, wage, interest, and profit. So distribution here basically means distribution of wealth among people. And public finance. So public finance, public here means the government. So public finance basically means managing public expenditure, managing public revenue. So how government will spend money for running various welfare programs for development of any country. How a government can generate money for running various welfare activity. It now says public revenue or income of any government. So these are known as a five traditional pillar of economic activities. We can say consumption side, we can say production side, we can say exchange of goods and services, we can say distribution of resources or capital or money among people in the society. We can say about the activities of government in terms of government expenditure and government revenue. Applied and specialist field. So actually economics is a broader you can say course, and many new concepts are including in economics subject. And we can say about development economics, we can say about international economics, we can say about the behavioral and data economics, environmental economics, health economics, labor economics, industrial economics. So these are the new emerging field in economics subject. But economics specially based on microeconomics and macroeconomics. But nowadays we also include some specialized field in economics. So these are the special field like international economics. It basically discuss about a trade between countries. It discuss about global trade. It discuss about tariff. Tariff basically means taxes when commodity transfer between countries or shift between countries. And exchange rate. Exchange rate means uh, uh, rate rate of exchange among various currencies. We can say about exchange rate between US dollar with Indian rupees. So currently, one US dollar is nearly 96 rupees. So it is known as an exchange rate. So exchange rate is always changing. Development economics basically discuss how development or progress or economic growth in any country can be happen or can be increased, or how society can be developed. It discusses about how various social problem can be solved, like as poverty, unemployment, social crimes. So how this problem can be solved in a society, how migration problem can be solved, how you can say per capita income level of people can be increased. So how agriculture can be developed, how industry can be developed, how service sector can be developed. So you can say welfare of people will be increased. All falls under development economics. Behavior and data economics. So behavioral economics basically discuss about the behavior of people in consumption or in production. So how that the consumer behave when they want to purchase product in market. Basically, behavior economics includes psychological law or psychological concept which consumer follow when they want to purchase product from market. And data economics basically study about various data or information, analyze those things in terms of various statistical models, in terms of various quantitative tools. So we can analyze, interpret various data or informations, and we can give some conclusion after analyzing those data. So it is known as data economics. Environmental economics and health economics. Environmental economics basically means how resource, that resources is limited in any society. I said previously how resources can be utilized properly, and at the same time there will not be any environmental damage. It known as sustainable development. So it falls under the environmental economics. How resources can be utilized in such a way that there will not be any negative effect on our environment. And health economics basically discuss about the human development by developing our health. We know about the human development index. So health is an important parameter for development of any society. So you see that the productivity of people or income level of people also depends on health condition. So if health of any person is not good, then that person cannot contribute more in production side. So in this case, the people say previously that the health considered as a wealth for any society. So, good health people have better productivity for production of goods, and basically, those people also earn more wage because the wage nowadays also linked with the productivity of any person, and productivity of any person will be increased if that person have better or good health. So ill or physically unfit people cannot contribute more in production, and basically we hope that they also cannot earn more income. So these are some emerging field in economics. So nature of economics, same thing I discussed previously also. So it's a subject we discuss every scarcity. It is a subject discuss about how limited resources can be utilized properly so that it satisfies maximum demand and needs of the people. So all those things will come here in nature of economics. And economics is a subject basically discuss about how human needs can be fulfilled, how development can be happen, how economy can be developed, or how society can be developed. All those things are in uh, nature of economics. I here specify some points you see. Study of scarcity and choice, I said previously that economics is subject discussed about the scarcity problem, scarcity of land, scarcity of various resources, scarcity of capital. So how this scarcity problem will be solved? So economics subject we discuss. Economics, some people call it is a falls under social science. Some people say economics is a science. Some people say economics is arts. So actually, people consider economics as a social science course, or economics falls under social science because economics discuss about human behavior and also it discuss about development of the society. It discuss about how interrelations or how interconnection of human beings can increase or can improve development of any society. And the economy, this subject also deals with various social problems. I said previously, this subject discusses social problems like poverty, unemployment, income inequality, migration of people, underdevelopment of any area. So, uh, people consider economics as a social science course. Some people consider economics as a science because they identify that economics also use various mathematical modeling, mathematical concepts, and it also analyze data by using various scientific method, and it also use cause and effect relationship between various factor of productions. So cause and effect relation basically discuss about why any problem arises and what will be the result of that cause. So basically in economics we can use various mathematical concepts, we can use various statistical modeling in economics, we can also analyze various data and give scientific interpretation. So some people consider economics as a science, and some people consider economics as an art because economics is a subject which have various theories which discuss about practical solution of various social problems. So I said previously like inflations, unemployment, market failures, development of any area, development of any society. So economics also considered as an art. So economics, this subject also discuss about the buying behavior of the people. It discuss about the selling behavior of sellers. It also discussed about the behavior of producers. It discussed about the psychological concept of producers, consumers, sellers. So people consider economics also as a arts. So you can say economics. Some people say it is a science. Some people say it is social science because it deals about the social problems. Some people say it is a arts because it also discusses about the human behavior. In economics, we can classify in simple way. It is known as a positive economics and normative economics. So this is a basic, you can say, classification in economics. So what is positive economics? So positive economics basically discuss about the current problem, current scenario in any society. Like for example, we can choose as poverty, unemployment in India currently. So in the 2025 or 2024, what is the situation of poverty and unemployment in India? It is under the positive economics. So positive economics is a course, is a subject which discuss about what is basically indicate present scenario. And normative economics basically discuss not current. So it discuss what should be. So it is a sometimes hypothetical concept, or you can use various value judgment concept under normative economics. So like it is a one suggestion type of concept in economics, like what ought to be. Ought means what should be. So it discuss about the future concept. So positive economics discuss about the current scenario, and normative economics basically discuss about the future scenario. What should be. Fundamental concepts in economics I discussed previously. So economics basically discuss about how individual, businesses, government, and society allocate limited resources to satisfy wants and needs of human beings. Economics discuss about the macro concept. It discuss about the macro concept also. Macro concept basically falls under the macroeconomics, and macro concept, aggregate concept, basically falls under the macroeconomics. So when you study individual, business, or decision, it falls under the macroeconomics. And when you study the economic condition or decision of people in whole country, so or whole state, it is known as a macroeconomics. So fundamental pillars, I said previously that fundamental pillars of economics is scarcity. Also, it discuss about the opportunity cost. It also discuss about the supply and demand. Scarcity, I said previously, limited volume or amount of resources. Opportunity cost means what? We sacrifice the next best alternative. It is known as opportunity cost. Supply and demand means that goods or services consumer want to purchase. At the same time, they have budget for purchasing those products. So it is known as a demand. And supply means whatever goods and services produced by producer, and when they bring those things in the market, it known as a supply. So in economics also discuss about the demand side and supply side of any society. Principle of economics, what is the main principle of economics? Basically, economics is subject discuss about three core things. It is how people make decision. It means decision making of the people. It may be consumer, it may be producer. How people interact. It means communication among the people, and how the economy as a whole work. It means how whole economy will be developed together. So these are the basic principle of economics. It means decision making of the people. It may be producer, it may be consumer, and how people interact among themselves. And also, it discusses about how any state or any area will be developed. So in this way, I completed Unit 1. So Unit 1 basically discuss about basic thing. What mean by economics? What are various components of economics? What are various things basically included in economics? What are the emerging concepts in economics? All those things I discuss in Unit 1. Unit 2 is Introduction to Managerial Economics, basically nature and scope. So managerial economics basically discuss about management of any firm. It is manager. In any firm, manager exists, and the duty of manager is to what type of goods will be produced, how resources will be utilized, how profit will be maximum, how business will be run in proper way. So all falls under the managerial economics. So managerial economics is a subject which discuss about how any business will be run, or how producer will take decision for production of goods, how consumer also take decision for purchasing of product. And the main motive of consumer is to maximize satisfaction, and the main motive of manager of any firm is to maximize the profit. And at the same time, manager always try to minimize the risk. So when you come nature of managerial economics, some points I have written. It discusses about the macroeconomic concepts like its behavior, economic behavior of individual firm, industries, consumer. It discusses about the managerial economics discuss about decision making power of people. It may be producer or it may be consumer. It also it is a subject which combines various concepts. So it is subject where we can find statistics, we can find accountancy, you can find operational management, you can science, behavioral science. So all mixed up in managerial economics. So managerial economics is not a isolated subject or course. We can also find out other courses which link with managerial economics. Scope of managerial economics, actually what basically discuss in managerial economics, it discuss about analysis of demand and forecasting of demand. So how much demand actually exists currently, demand of goods and services, and what will be demand of goods and services in future. So basically it discusses about the consumer behavior, how much goods consumer currently demanding, and in future whether demand of goods will increase or decrease. It also discusses about production and cost analysis. So whatever goods producer will be produced and what will be cost of production, whether cost of production is effective or not, whether producer able to produce product at lower cost or not. All those things will be discussed in managerial economics. It also discusses about the market structure. It discusses about the profit maximizations. So I said previously that profit is the main motive for producer for production. So when profit rate decline or when any firm face loss, it demotivates producer to continue production. Unit 3. So unit 3 basically is the last unit in this block, and unit 3 is the importance and significance in decision making, or you can say what is the responsibility, role or activities of managerial economist. So first we say about the decision making. I said previously, decision making is most important part in managerial economics. So when you see about consumer side, so consumer always have limited amount of budget, limited amount of income, and consumer now take decision by using certain quantity of money what type of goods they will produce, because they cannot produce all types of goods because they have limited amount of budget, limited amount of income. So in this case consumer will take decision what type of goods consumer will purchase, and also how much quantities they will purchase. So suppose for example you can choose, suppose any consumer, that consumer have 100 rupees with them, and by using 100 rupees consumer will purchase, consumer think he will purchase good A, B, C, D. But now there is a problem before consumer, because he have only 100 rupees, he cannot purchase all types of goods. Or if he purchase all types of goods, that quantity will be less. So how much quantity goods will purchase, whatever goods will purchase, so he will take decision because he have a limited amount of money. And consumer always want to purchase such type of goods from where consumer will get more satisfaction, more welfare. And for roles and responsibility of managerial economist, I said previously also. So managerial economics also discuss about the duty of manager of any firm. So when you say production side, that the duty of manager is what type of goods manager will produce, and the main motive is maximizing the profit. What type of resources will be used and how resources will be utilized so that manufacturing cost will be less, and how goods will produce that consumer demand will be fulfilled. And in this case, manager always observe the psychological behavior of consumer, what type of goods consumer basically want, and what type of satisfaction consumer basically want from the product. So manager of any firm always observe in the markets, and from observation manager identify what type of goods will be produced, how much quantity will be produced, what type of resources will be used for production purpose. So this is the main duty of the manager of any firm or industry. And I said previously that managerial economics discuss about the production side, it discuss about the supply side, it discuss about the market conditions, it discuss about the welfare of people. So in this way, I have completed this block 1, and in this block there are 3 units are there, and these are some questions you can study what mean by economics, what mean by managerial economics, what are various function phase of manager of any firm, or what are various pillar or component of economics, or what are various things include in managerial economics. So these things student will study, and in the first slide I also given my email also. If you have any question also you can ask me. And in next class next week, we can say next Saturday, I will discuss your second block, and second block title is demand, supply and revenue. And in the block 2 there are 4 units are there, so I'll discuss accordingly. And block 2 is more applied base, and block 1 today class is more basic concepts, theoretical basic concepts. So thank you for listening my lecture, and if you have any question also you can ask to me, and you also communicate me with my email and phone number also. So thank you. So we will meet in the next class in next Saturday, and I will discuss block 2.